Hey everyone, this video is going to be a guide for the Take the Cannoli trophy in GTA Vice City, the Definitive Edition. For this trophy, you will need to reach Godfather rank, which, as of patch 1.02, means you have to get a criminal rating of 100,000, where on the PS2 and before the patch, it was actually 1,000,000. So now you only need 100,000. But for this trophy, what you actually need is not only 100,000 criminal rating, but also $10 million. You may notice that if you only get 100,000 criminal rating but not $10 million, you'll be left at a Don rating and not Godfather. A lot of guides didn't explain this, hence this video. Even if you 100% the game and get the cool t-shirt, you will still only end with about 20 to 30,000 criminal rating, so you'll definitely need to grind in some way, shape, or form. In this video, I'm going to show you how to work towards this trophy in the most effective and least stressful way. These are the strategies that I use because the Cone Crazy exploit got really annoying for me after a while. In a nutshell, you are going to do Cone Crazy off-road missions until you get annoyed to maximize money as early as possible. Then when you unlock the Hunter helicopter, you're gonna do as many vigilante missions in one swoop for money and some criminal rank. Then you're gonna destroy a bunch of helicopters in a garage in a downtown property for criminal rank, and when you're idle, you're gonna do a rubber banding technique. So step 1, absolutely start with Cone Crazy and do as much as you can before you're annoyed. This method will only grant you money but not criminal rank. The first few runs are really easy, so you might as well do this to advance your progress and get a nice chunk of money, especially if you do this at the start of the game, which I highly recommend. The reason why I didn't stick with the Cone Crazy method is because each time you do the mission, the amount of time you're given decreases to the point where in later runs, you'll need to move the cone with your front wheel of the car slowly before starting the mission so that you can go through the spaces faster. It wasn't worth it to me, but go as far as you can. Many guides will give you steps on how to maximize the Cone Crazy exploit, but this guide is more for people who don't want to go through this for much longer. I got this information from Power Picks, but personally, I stopped after step 10. But basically, the strategy here is to complete the Cone Crazy mission in each run with 0 seconds left, about 7 times, and then do it with 1 second left, 2 seconds left, 3, so on and so forth. So I'll list out the numbers that I pulled from Power Picks, but personally, I stopped after step 10. So if you're like me, you got through Cone Crazy and you're kind of done with it, annoyed with it, you want to try another strategy. So step 2 is to do vigilante missions with the Hunter helicopter. These vigilante missions will grant you both criminal rating and money, but you have to last as long as possible without dying or without ending the missions because the money you earn doubles with each level. You unlock the Hunter helicopter after you collect all 100 hidden packages. So definitely don't do these missions until you unlock that helicopter. The Hunter spawns in 2 places. Before you beat the game, it will spawn in a military base, but you'll get shot down if you don't have the police uniform. So if you want the police uniform, it unlocks at Washington Beach Police Station after you complete the main mission Copland. After you beat the game, the Hunter will spawn from the Ocean Beach helipad. The reason why the vigilante missions help with criminal rating is because your rating increases by 1 point for every human and criminal killed. But most importantly, you get 30 points for every helicopter you destroy. Helicopters do intermittently come after you when you're doing the vigilante mission, so take them down when you see them for extra points. Do this until you have $10 million. I personally did this after beating the game because completing missions and side activities do get you money naturally. After 100%ing the game, you'll have a lot of money, but you will not have 10 million. So definitely do the vigilante missions to maximize your money to reach 10 million. Step 3 is that you're going to put a few helicopters in a garage and destroy them for 30 criminal points for each helicopter. Then you're gonna let the garage close, and then the helicopters are fixed, rinse, and repeat. For this strategy, you will need to purchase a property in downtown on Island 2 called the Hyman Condo, and this will cost you $14,000. This is one of the best properties in the games because it has a helipad on the roof and a lot of garages. And if you did the Cone Crazy in step 1, you'll definitely have enough money to purchase this. So go ahead and put the helicopter that's on top of this property into the first garage, which is the largest garage in this property. Be careful not to blow up on your way down and get out as soon as you're inside the garage because it might blow up. You can fit probably 4 helicopters, but the explosions will cause the helicopters to pop out of the garage, so I recommend doing only 2 or 3. The reason why I recommend this garage, besides it being one of the biggest garages in the game, is because there's a police bribe and a save right there. So if you get a star, you can go ahead and go through the police bribe, or you can go upstairs and change your outfit to get rid of the star. If you did the 100 packages, which you should have at this point, then you will also have armor and rocket launcher ammo to do damage to the helicopters. Some guides recommended sunshine autos because of all the garages, but I found this one to be easier for dodging police, regaining ammo, and replenishing your shield non-stop. If one of your helicopters happen to pop out after the explosion, you can always push it back in with any car that you have in the other garages. If you don't want to waste rocket launcher ammo, simply grab the Sea Sparrow at the back of the Vercetti mansion. Using the Sea Sparrow is a bit more risky because it's a tight space to get through, and the explosion that you use on the helicopters can actually damage your Sea Sparrow and cause it to explode. Step 4 is good old rubber banding. So you're gonna go ahead and grab the Sea Sparrow from the back of the Vercetti mansion and fly up to the top of the Vercetti mansion to shoot the helicopter up on the helipad. Once the helicopter is destroyed, angle your Sea Sparrow and shoot the burnt helicopter until you see sparks coming out. Once you see the sparks, you know you're doing it right. This will give you 1 point every few seconds. This method is by far the longest, so I recommend doing this by putting the controls to classic controls and rubber banding your controller on R1 so that your Sea Sparrow is constantly shooting that point on the helicopter while you go have dinner, take a shower, work out, or go to sleep. This will give you progress towards the criminal rating and you don't really have to do anything, but step 3, the helicopter in the garage method, will get you there faster. Other guys showed other locations that you can do this, such as one of the neighboring mansions on Vercetti Island, but cops would often walk by and I would get busted in the middle of a rubber banding session. On top of the mansion, I was uninterrupted during a full night of sleep. There have been other guides online saying that you can start a fresh new save and shoot 101 bullets or something like that, and then do this method, which will grant you a criminal rating faster because of the high accuracy. But I wanted my Godfather rank to be on my main save, so I didn't even bother trying this. If you haven't started the game, definitely look into one of those guides. In a nutshell, do the Cone Crazy exploit for as long as you can, preferably in the beginning of the game, but this can be done at any point. Step 2, after getting 100 hidden packages, do the Vigilante missions for money and try to do as many levels as possible without ending the mission or dying. Both the Cone Crazy and the Vigilante methods will give you the fastest progress towards $10 million needed for the Godfather rank. Step 3, do the helicopter garage strategy to gain 30 criminal points for every helicopter destroyed. This is best done after you 100% the game because you will definitely get criminal rating throughout the game and it will lessen the grind. Step 4, when you're idle, rubber band and shoot the helicopter at the top of the Vercetti mansion to gain criminal rating without doing anything. This can be done as soon as you get access to the Vercetti mansion and the Sea Shark. The Sea Shark is also unlocked after doing 100 hidden packages. So that's it. Let me know if this guide helped you. If it did, please help me out with a like, comment, or a subscription. If you have any other strategies that help you more or anything I missed, let me know in the comments so that we can help each other. I don't typically do guides on my channel, but because I'm a trophy hunter, I often look at other people's guides, and I only do these videos when I don't feel any of the guides were completely clear and I want to pass on my knowledge to others. If you don't know me, my name's Delilah, aka Assassina-san. Thank you for watching and I hope this helped.